Giving up for a dyslexic is giving up reading. It's giving up writing. It's giving up trying to understand what people are saying to you. That's not an option in today's world. It's not an option if you want to be a professional or even go to school. So let me give you an example. The words thorough, through, and though are three different words. So they're kind of, in a way, like three different colors. A dyslexic is colorblind to all of them. They all look the same to us. And when someone is trying to explain to you what you can't see, can be extremely frustrating. That feeling can be so powerful that giving up seems like the only solution. That's why we need each other. That's why we need professionals to catch us before we fall. My parents loved me immensely, but when it came down to it, I was in the midst of dyslexia. I could barely read at 10 years old, and they would stay up late nights till 2 and 3 in the morning. They would flashcards, they would give me tutors, they would do whatever they could. But at some point, they had to admit that they couldn't help me in the way that I needed it. And for my mom to understand that, it's a very difficult thing because she's as bullheaded as I am. But the thing was is that I became frustrated with them. I wanted to close them out. I didn't want to hear what they had to say. But that kind of frustration can damage relationships. That's why we need professionals. That's why we need other dyslexic people, so that they can show us and show me, essentially, how to not only survive academically, but flourish. And that's what Camp Delafield did for me. It helped me flourish academically. I'm going to give you a few words, and they're from my mother, because I asked her, okay, so give me the differences between before and after. Like, just characteristics. She used the words sullen, disconnected, and frustrated. That was before Camp Delafield. And after, she said engaged, possibilities, and happy. And that was 6 weeks. That kind of change does not happen anywhere else that I know of. And that was 6 weeks. But I want you to remember that it's 6 weeks, it's a camp, it's 6 weeks. But what happens in those 6 weeks carries throughout the entire life of a kid into me, essentially. And I went to camp for 2 years, and it completely changed my life. That camp for me was the difference between giving up and not giving up. Big difference for a dyslexic. And you can help that person, that dyslexic kid, or that dyslexic person not give up. Not a lot of people have that option. Not a lot of people can make that difference in someone's life. But it makes a world of difference, and I can tell you that personally.